Right Fig is back with part 2 of the filter extreme fodder to get the wire mesh and the filter material. So I mentioned I was going to wash some of the polyfill filter part stuff. This is the unwashed. It stays in its puffy cloud-like disposition. It's got a good attitude. But once you immerse it in hot water, it kind of transforms into this stringy stuff, which is cool. Because look, doesn't it look like a nice wig for some kind of creature? Like maybe a fantasy creature, an old haggard witch or something. Yeah, look at that color. Well, one other thing I wanted to tell you, when you're peeling off this stuff, wearing gloves, remember, and especially this stuff, you gotta hold it down close to where you're peeling to prevent this, even though it's fairly tough, from ripping. Again, it takes tedious effort, and it takes patience, and just takes a lot of work. Now, what was good about that is, remember I hyperextended my finger here, the bad finger, not the pointer one, but the second one that people give you a sign always when you're driving. Yeah, that one. But that pulling action actually is a good form of therapy, because I can, with some pain, I can close it now after pulling all that. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is save your Christmas wrap tubes and also your various types of paper towel tubes, because look at how nice this turned out here. Roll that up. These are actually 2 tubes taped together. One was a smaller diameter, fit right in. And this is, of course, Christmas wrap, birthday wrap too. And so one of the things I do is I mounted this metal shelf bracket, and I bent the edge up so I can hang stuff. So I had it, as you remember, hanging from here, so there was tension on it. I was able to roll it evenly. And then one other little tip is when you tape things together, I used this, those wrist things that women use to hold their keys on their wrist. But I used tape on this one, and mostly to illustrate how to use tape in a less frustrating way. I always put a straight edge razor blade on the end, so I always have one. And when I do it, when I wrap it, at the end, when it's hanging there wrapped around, I twist it several times. So then you get this nice thing at the end. Then you just cut it off with a razor blade. And you also have a little twist end there. You can stick it back on. You'll never lose your edge, which is really a pain with this clear, thin tape. And also, you look at how nice this is. You don't have to hunt around for the edge. You peel this off. You can either do it sticky side out like this side, or this is just regular. And you can just peel it off real easy. So, little trick. Something stuck in my shoe. Something about wearing these shoes with a lot of holes in them. You pick up things spontaneously. What do I have here? Oh, screw. There's a hole in the heel. It's about this deep. And I actually found one of those little brass doorknob things when I clean my shoes. So, find out if it's got iron in it. It's your magnet. Sometimes these are brass, and obviously this one's not brass colored. So, anyway, yeah. So that's a kind of a follow-up. Got your wood chair here. Got your way to now store this really nice. Remember, hold it down close to where you're tearing so you don't rip this. This won't rip, but it'll come off better if you more stuff on the floor. Huh? Okay, so part 2 is over. I like Freddy Flypogger too, the good groover. He's another Rat Fink creation. And now it's 6:10, and I still haven't had breakfast. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. Not really. I'm not angry. I'm just hungry. So, for extreme fodder, I'm out.